Hello everyone, welcome, it's Meredith. I am here with our daily message for Wednesday the 27th of March 2019. We are going to use the Sawyer's Path Tarot, and like yesterday I decided to do a little bit of astrology recap because everyone is asking what is up in the cosmos. So for our Wednesday the 27th, the moon is going to remain in Sagittarius until around 10 o'clock in the evening or at night. And then it's going to move into Capricorn. So the Capricorn moon energy is kind of conservative. It's work a day. It's get it done. There's also a Venus and Uranus sextile that occurs today. It encourages us to let go so we can move on, which is really perfect when you consider that that's on the eve of Mercury going direct. And boy, do we need that. Everybody's had enough of the retrograde, even though as the retrograde winds down, it continues to churn up more stuff for us to take a look at and consider, and to also, set fire to our doubts and fears. So use the remainder of the retrograde to do that and embrace this Venus-Uranus sextile, because that enables a more comfortable and successful social experience. Like, we can start talking to people again. Some of you can start talking again without crying. So better interactions with people, new perspectives, new opportunities. This is also a really good time for our heightened intuition, and this is a good time to allow our inspirations for career or, our entrepreneurial spirit to be inspired. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in the cards. Card from the bottom of the deck. This is a theme of energy running through the day. We have, oh lovely, the Death card. All right, well, sailing to a new horizon. And again, this is the eve of Mercury going direct. So as you know from your own experiences, the messages from these card readings, and I'm not the only one out there bringing this message, we've really been going over our life experience with a fine-tooth comb recently. A lot of doubt, a lot of anxiety, a lot of concern and fear, all rising up to the surface, and a sense of self-protection very amplified at this time. Sometimes the simultaneous endings and beginnings of the Death card, they're not comfortable. And as a matter of fact, the Death card is often met with a cringe when we turn it over in a tarot card reading. So this may feel bittersweet to some of you. While you're satisfied and happy to see a lot of your doubts, fears, and worries go, there are some familiarities with those that can feel uncomfortable, even as the new, higher frequency, better life experience is flowing in as that's flowing out. So there may still be a period of discomfort with this card. Let's take a look at our next. Eight of Cups. The astrology message was, what did that say? The Venus-Uranus sextile occurs, and it encourages us to let go so we can move on. And you definitely want to do that here. Now, the Eight of Cups, I have to remind you, I think I remind you most every time we turn it over, there's a relationship to the eclipse energy of last year and the beginning of this year. So some of the doubts, fears, and worries that we could be letting go of, moving on from, come from what got churned up at the eclipses. So consider it. And the Death card is here to usher away all the things that are not relevant to us in the frequency in which we desire to express ourselves and live our lives from. So the Eight of Cups. This feels like there's always movement with the eights. So this feels like moving through the energy field that is you. And the navigation of that has been murky at best lately. The sense here is that there is clarity dawning. Oh, please, let there be clarity. Oh, look. Perfect. Okay, Ace of Swords. Yeah, clarity, if ever there was any. It's brilliant, everlasting strength and clarity when you turn this card over. So this is a day where we may have one of those aha epiphany moments, and we just sort of hang our heads and just go, oh my goodness. That was staring me in the face this entire time, and I could not see that. But it's such a great personal discovery that there's liberation and freedom with it. So here again with this ace too, there's a message of success. So success in our business and our personal lives. My feeling is that things are getting turned over, fresh soil, you know, fresh soil for planting. And it's going to feel really good to us. Next, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. And you know, I don't do a lot of reversals. I mean, I keep my cards upright as it is because they're complex enough upright. So when they come out reversed, I just want to look something up in my little Untold Ancient Tarot book. If I can find it. Okay, fours. Four of Swords. Well, you know, I kind of thought that. This is a card of recuperation. So if you can take the day today and lighten your load and do a little bit less, be a little less available, a little less busy, and do some integration work with all of this energy that's here. I do want to say that you know, with an 8, that's a double 4, super stable. Then we have a 4, stability, though it is in reverse. The ace next to it takes away any, how do I want to say that? The ace next to any type of challenge in tarot by another challenging card, so to speak, it neutralizes the challenge. So there's definitely smooth sailing here, but there is this awareness of our discomfort that we've been feeling over this, what, 3.5 weeks of retrograde. And this one was a big deal. Some of you sailed through it beautifully, almost like untouched. And, you know, blessings to you if that was your experience. The majority of people that I've spoken to, myself included, the emotional cauldron has been really churned up, and we've been in the pressure cooker of doing our spiritual journey healing work. So that's what's been going on. And it's just no joke. It's some pretty serious stuff. But we're ready to be footloose and fancy free again. All right, we're going to move on to Angel Answers. This is your opportunity to ask a question. I don't know why, but I just wanted to say, ask a question. Like everything is a question. Okay, I know I'm getting silly. That's good. That's really good. Because me silly is always good. All right, what do we most need to know? What are the highest and greatest cards for our answers today? Ooh. Here we go. First card, success. Well, I know where I'm putting that. Right there with the Ace of Swords. Can't you just hear that sword swinging through the air? That whoosh, as it cuts off all the BS. Oof, that's the sound of success for me right now. Next card. Okay, we have in the near future, I love this, in the near future we're going to be seeing, how do I put this? If we turned over soil in this retrograde, if we turned over the emotional soil in this retrograde, and we are planting new seeds of desire, rockets of desire, in the near future, we're going to see the reward of this effort. So take timing out of it, really. Be in the state and the art and the grace of allowing. and trust this process. We've done tremendous healing work. That's what I feel on this 4 over here. And then our last card, there's no need to worry. Yes, beautiful. I feel like a lot of us have set some old worries and fears, set them free so that they are not anchoring us into an energy that does not embrace and align with what we are dreaming for in our lives. I also feel my guides are telling me right now that some of you, when it comes to relationship, this 8 can indicate a long-term and ongoing, unfolding relationship. And it feels as though, because we had cards for months through the fall about how we wanted different kinds of relationship. We wanted, we didn't want to follow this old recipe or formula that we kind of have been handed about relationships. Like you watch any soap opera drama and people are thinking, hey, this is how we have relationship. No, it really isn't. We've been desiring to come into wholeness with our own selves. And as we are in good relationship to self, ongoing, we are in good relationship to other people. So letting go of these old fears, worries, concerns, even though they may be comfortable and familiar, this is really healthy. And it does bring about the success that you desire to achieve in all of your relationships. Okay, last card, affirmation card, notes from the universe. Things are about to get really juicy. Hey now. Yes, please. Oh. Okay, a little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See? You're not strange. Love the universe. Yeah. I love that message. I really love that message. Okay, that's it, everybody. Happy Wednesday, peak of the week. Enjoy the astrology that's out there. Enjoy the eve, the cusp of Mercury going direct. Hallelujah. Yeah. Get out there. Be footloose. Be fancy free. Have some fun. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. And I'll be back very soon with the next message. Bye for now, lovelies.